So tell me, what will you do if you have to increase followers for any Instagram profile? So right now we are looking at a profile for Springtails and we only have 3 followers. And also we only have posted 2 posts on this profile so far. So, just to tell you, we have 2 different ways. One is to start posting the post on Instagram and you do it for a month, maybe for a quarter, maybe for a year, and then you slowly and gradually start getting followers. But how about getting the instant followers? How about running a campaign which is called as Instagram profile follow campaign? So today's video is all about understanding that how you can increase the followers for any Instagram profile through a paid campaign. And people who don't know about Facebook, we need 2 things to run any campaign in Facebook. The first requirement is having a creative that you can use either by Canva, or maybe if you have a designer or if you are good with Photoshop, then you can develop a creative using Photoshop. But then once the creative is available, you still don't get the followers because now it's time when you have to launch a campaign into the Meta Ads account. Now, this is a Meta Ads account that we are talking about. This account is for Springtails project. We have already launched traffic campaign, awareness campaign, and the page like campaign. And now we are going to launch the 4th campaign in this account, which is to increase followers on Instagram. So we already have this post available. We already have the account available. Let's begin to launch this campaign. Now, to launch any campaign in Facebook, we have to come into this campaigns tab and click on this create button. When you click on the create button, in the second level, you are asked to choose the campaign objective. For Instagram campaign, we have to go with traffic as an objective. We click on continue, we go with the manual settings of the campaign, and then we have to get into the second level of the campaign. This first level of the campaign is already finished. We have already set up traffic as the available option. Now it's going to take us to the second level, which is the ad set level. You add all of your campaign settings at this ad set level. And then we have to choose Instagram profile, the 4th option in the conversion locations, where it says send traffic to your Instagram profile. So this campaign is going to send all the traffic from this campaign to our Instagram profile somewhere over here, instagram.com/springtails.in. So when people will be clicking the ads within the Facebook ad campaigns, they'll be landing on this profile, and from here they can start following the Instagram profile. Now let's get deeper into it. Now the first thing or the second thing that you decide in an ad set is setting up the daily budget. So as of now, we are only starting with a daily budget of 100 rupees. The campaign start date and end date is 4th of September, and we are not keeping any end date for this campaign. Then we scroll down, and here we have to choose the target audiences. Now, there are 2 options. One, we create a fresh target audience over here in the advanced plus advanced audience options, or the second way is to actually use any saved audiences. So in the previous video, when we created different campaigns, we have added a saved audience. This saved audience is called as audience type 1, jewelry audience. People who are interested in jewelries. We have decided interest starting with jewelry design, earrings, fashion accessories, or costume jewelry. Gender was female and the age range was 18 to 34. Now, the target location is Delhi for this particular saved audiences. And now we have to decide the placement. Placement is very important when you are thinking about launching any separate Facebook or Instagram campaign. For this one, we shall not be showing the ads on Facebook. That's right. What's the point of showing the ads on Facebook when the target is to get followers on Instagram? So I'm going to uncheck this option of Facebook. Also, in the device setting, I'm going to exclude the option of desktops. Now, why do we do that? So I don't know if you know, I don't know if you have used Instagram, but then Instagram is majorly being used by people through Instagram app on mobile device. In fact, You can't even upload any photo from the desktop. You have option to see all the post, but you can't upload any photo directly into the Instagram desktop version. And that's why it's important that we go only with the option of mobile devices. So in devices, we are going with mobile. In platforms, we are going with Instagram only after unchecking this Facebook option. In targetings, we are going with save targetings. In terms of campaign type, it's a Facebook, Instagram profile visit campaign. Now, let's get into the next option. If you want, you can show the placements. You can decide whether you want to show the ads to Facebook feed, Instagram profile feed. Now, let's say we don't want to show the ad in stories. If that's the case, then we can uncheck this option with stories. And the ads will not be shown in stories now. But then the rest of the placements will still show the ads where we have this checked button. Now, we can get into the third stage of a campaign. A campaign is always having three stages: the campaign level, the ad set level, and finally the ad level. Ad level is the stage where we have to add a creative into the campaign. So here we can go with the single image option. We already have a creative available. We got this creative saved into our device. And now we can simply upload this creative by clicking on this add media button. Otherwise, if you have a video, you can also use a video in this ad campaign. Now let's click on add image. Let's choose this image and then we click on next. We wait for a while. We optimize this account, this entire ad copy in fact, and then we click on done. Now it's time to decide if you want to show or add any music with this creative. And you can be asking why the hell we have to add music in this single banner, because this ads will also be going in Instagram Reels. And just because Instagram Reels is an option to show the ads in video formats, that's why we can add a music to make it more appealing. Anyways, and then we have to decide the primary text. So now primary text has to be something really appealing, really amazing. So I'm going to go on the website and copy this tagline of the website, which says a fashion store for instant deliveries. I'm going to come back to my ad copy, add this headline as the primary text, and then we can scroll down. So call to action is something where it's already selected as visit Instagram profile. That means this ad is gonna make people visit on the Instagram profile. If we have any website events, if we have any pixel tracking added, then you can choose this pixel tracking option. Now, what's the advantage of choosing this pixel tracking? So when you choose this pixel tracking, and then when somebody goes to the website, you get to know that 100 people have come from this as a source, from this creative or from this campaign. And then finally, it's time where we can simply publish the campaign. But before we publish the campaign, it's always recommended that we go through the ad preview. We should be going through the creative. And if you want to share this creative with a client of yours, you can click on this button and share a link with him by enabling the link sharing option for 60 days. And that's it. Now we can simply share this link with a client, and then the client will be able to preview the ad using this link preview. And then finally, we can publish this ad campaign. This is done. Now, talking about people who are looking forward to learn anything from this project. I want you to create a campaign in your system, in your Facebook ad account. First of all, you have to create a banner using Canva or maybe Photoshop. Once the banner is created, then you have to create an Instagram follower campaign, the same campaign which I have just published in the ad account. And finally, you have to look into the optimization of this campaign. So I shall be seeing you in the next video of this course, where we have to discuss about the further campaigns for Meta Ads training codes.